So I'm going to go ahead and grab my bass here. And I am your band. And I work cheap.
This is it.
This is it. Yeah, this is it. Little did you know your band was just going to be a bass player. All right, let me get some volume here. All right, so you have what harmonic in your hand there?
I have an A harmonica.
Okay, what key does that put you in?
E.
E, yeah. So we're playing cross harp, or what's commonly known as second position. So to find that out, I mean, this is not a perfect way to find out. I've provided for you a position chart on the website, but a quick way is we use our fingers. So if we have A harmonica in our hand, so I close my hand, A is the first note, so that's our first finger. A, B, C, D, E. This doesn't always work because we do have sharp keys and flat keys, but for most of our harmonicas, this does work. Our only common harmonica where it doesn't is the B flat harmonica, right? We use that all the time, but it's not B flat, C flat, D flat, it's actually F. B flat, C, D, E, F. So that's the only odd one in our most common harmonicas. But in a pinch, going up 5 works. Now, this can get confusing, but we have A harmonica, A, B, C, D, E. You have an A harmonica in your hand, you tell the band key of E. Well, in some cases, you're jamming with someone else and they say key of E, and then you got to think about which harmonica to grab. One way to think about it is there's 4 letters in the word band, B-A-N-D. So if you've got your key of E, so you got E again as our first note, E, F, G, A. You grab your A harmonica. Again, I'm ignoring the fact that the key of E actually has sharps. Really, it's E, F sharp, G sharp, A. But in most cases, luckily, you don't have to worry about that. And I hope everyone out there has already printed out that position chart, laminated it, and put it in their cases. But making sure that you and the band are in the same key are, of course, very important. And that kind of brings up a discussion of what harmonicas to bring. Just obviously bring as many as you can fit in your harmonica bag, because you never know when there's going to be a keyboard player or a horn player or the vocalist. All those instruments will have tendency to choose maybe keys that are not as common to us as harmonica players. So it's good to have a complete set of 12 harmonicas. And the more you know about positions, then the more keys you're going to be able to deal with, and to have a different choice of which harmonica you want to use, instead of maybe using, if the band's in the key of C, you have to use your F. Well, that's a really high harmonica. Well, we can use your low F. Well, that's great. It's a really low harmonica. What about a B flat harmonica in third? That puts you in the key of C, or a C harmonica in first. So if you know your positions, it gives you a lot of options to work with. Anyways, I got off track a little bit. Let's play from the top. I'm going to count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Now, Rich is doing something that you shouldn't necessarily do, but I know you've been practicing it for today, because we went over this just a little while ago to make sure Richard felt comfortable in this situation. He's obviously a good player, but we're going over a lot of material. On the 4 chord, you're looking back and kind of nodding your head, which is something we're going to talk about in a moment on how to bring the band in when the band is not in already. But your band, I'm already playing with you, so if we're all together, you just play, and you don't have to necessarily look
from practicing.
Yes, have it from practicing. All right, perfect spot. But you don't necessarily have to be doing this right now. So, shall we all play together? Now, there is a version of this I'm going to provide for you, and these pulls and octaves. Anytime you see pulls and octaves, and it's just not a technique you're ready to put in your music yet, and of course you're working hard to study it, you can always just play the top notes. So I'm going to play the same example. I'll provide you this example. So this will be option 2 here on the notation. I'm only going to play the top notes. So you don't have to know how to do pulls or octaves. I'll play it slowly for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in that case, there was no bends, No pulls, no octaves, no slaps, just basically the single notes. But you can hear that rhythm, and you can hear the notes sound the same. So you might want to pause this for a moment, practice that, work through it. Let's try it together from the top. We'll play maybe a couple choruses around. We'll assume you paused the recording, got fairly comfortable with it. Now we'll play it together. Let's do it 3 times. So we're just going to keep on looping it. Ba-da-da, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5. So we're just going to keep playing that chorus from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Very good. I think we got it.
Good.